Good morning, everybody. This is Attorney Terry Fields. I am here with another makeup and legal tips session. I have a whole lot of exciting things to share with you. Let's go ahead and get started. So number one, I got my magnifying mirror. I fished it out and I'm going to use it with these tutorials. One side is normal, the other side is 10 times magnification. And I am going to start using that to help me be more precise with what I'm doing here. I have my water. This is my hot water. Still kind of hot. I drink that every morning. It's supposed to help, and it goes towards my daily water requirement. And so yesterday I went to go see my esthetician. Her name is Jane Van Laar. I've been going to her for multiple years, probably going on to 20 years now. I've been going to Jane. Maybe 15, 17, I don't know exactly. We had come up with the calculation, and for some reason I can't remember exactly how we decided, how we pinpointed when exactly I started going to her. But anyway, she is fabulous. I have started this journey and I know that I was in need of makeup, and she just happened to be selling this makeup yesterday. So I just kind of cleaned up. I got some, oh my God, y'all. Today we're going to be doing lashes, which I need to redo my list of order of doing my makeup, because now I got lashes and I need to put my lashes on my list. So today I was supposed to read these directions before I started the video, but we just going to do it. We're going to this is going to be a journey. So I got some things for her. I got some eyeliner. Then I came home and realized that I have some Fenty eyeliner, which I'm going to go ahead and start using that. I can't use my brown anymore because now I have that. Okay, so I need new mascara. This is my old mascara. So Jane was telling me yesterday, mascara is one of the things that have the most bacteria in it. I've had this for maybe 2 years now, because it was before the pandemic that I got this, like right before the pandemic. So I'm just going to go ahead and trash this. I'm pretty sure there's stuff left in there, but I don't want to go blind. I really need to be able to see. So I'm just going to let that go. I'm not going to do my edges today, I don't think. So I'm just getting myself a little organized here. Okay, so what you came for was the legal tip. I know you all love my musings, but you really came to, I don't know, I just kind of want to do this right now. You came for the legal tip. So what are we going to be talking about today? The good thing about it is you're in the future, I'm in the past, and you have already seen the title of this video, which is Depositions, how to prepare for your depositions, what to expect at your deposition. So that's my new mascara. So this is going to help me. Okay, so I bought a lash thing to help you put your lashes on yesterday, and then I realized I had one when I came home. Sometimes it's good to figure out what you have first before you get new stuff. But then I realized I had some lip colors from Rihanna, Fenty, and I'm going to try those out today. I'm just really excited about this video. So the new stuff I got yesterday was mascara, the thing to help you put your eyelashes on, eyelashes, and then this is magnetic. The eyelashes are magnetic, and this is magnetic liquid liner. I'm kind of just figuring it out today. And kind of practicing today because I'm not really going to go out and see people. She convinced me to get this lip plumper because it changes the color of your lips. So we're going to see how that works. My new Fenty lipsticks that I got here, I'm just going to put it back in my drawer to remind myself I've never used those. This is the Fenty eyeliner. I'm going to put those on the bottom. This is the eyeliner that I bought yesterday. I'm just going to put this in this drawer because I've never used it. This is lash primer, which I need now since I'm more serious about my lashes. And this is the lip liner that I'm going to use with my lip plumper and just see how that goes. And also my gloss. So let me get myself organized here. So the topic for today is, okay, so you're about to take a deposition. What does that mean? First of all, let's start with my eyes. This Visine gets the red out. So I'm going to tell y'all all about depositions, but I also wanted to talk to you all about this documentary I just started watching. But it's called Bikram. It's about yoga. Now, for some reason, yoga has just kind of passed me by. Never been anything that I've been very interested in. And I have been seeing this documentary on Netflix. Y'all know I'm a documentary person. So I've been seeing this documentary on Netflix, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do this. I know he has been accused of sexual assault. Y'all, assault is very serious, and you should come forward with the allegations. But it was just like, the yoga guy too? Really? So I've been hearing about him for years. But what's drawing me into this documentary is, number one, yoga, how good it is for your body. Someone from the documentary was just describing about how your body feels like jello, and it's just really good for you. And I've had, like, my cousins really into yoga, so it's just making me interested in yoga, number one. And it's making me very interested in yoga. And this guy, Bikram, he has such a big personality. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they're saying about him and what's going on with that. But sexual assault is very, very serious. It's just, it's like when you hear about anything a lot, it's like, what? That again too with him? And you think the yoga guy, he's supposed to be all zen, and I have not, this documentary, I'm so early in it, it has not gotten into any allegations at all. I want to do my eyes first. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just all out of order. So I wrote the list and not even paying attention to the list. And you see today, I don't have a towel covering me up because I'm not going to work today. I'm just doing this for kind of to practice with my eyelashes and to come to talk to you guys. So I do not want to be misunderstood at all. Sexual assault is very, very serious. I just, you think that some people are just so, highly enlightened and on another plane that you wouldn't even have to hear about those kind of things when they are concerned. So I was just kind of hesitant to even hear about those allegations. And I am enjoying the documentary so far because we haven't even gotten there. We're not there yet. So the one thing I did not get yesterday was new eyeshadow, because I have some eyeshadow that I have not even opened from Fenty. And again, that has been like a year ago since I got that stuff. So anyway, be interesting to hear about the allegations. All right, so y'all don't want to hear about that anyway. Y'all want to hear about a deposition. So what is a deposition? A deposition is, I'll start with the middle. I'll start at the middle. The deposition is when you sit down with, and I was already moisturized and everything before I sat down, so I didn't have to moisturize my face. Just did my Visine and my primer. Just did my eye primer. Now I'm ready to start with my eye makeup. A deposition is a informal conversation. Actually, it's more of a semi-formal conversation that you're having about your case. This is the palette that I'm using. I'm going to dip into my neutral color, which I just love. And I'm just going to, it's going to be the garage door that I have been doing. Just the garage door technique, just color everything one color. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I'm really not, I think the more I do this, the more advanced that I'll get with my technique. But for now, this is what we'll do. I am going to dip into my little glitter, golden glitter. And I'm also going to do it up under my brow bone. I think that I should probably put concealer up under my eyes to kind of highlight. I don't know. And now it's too late because I've already done this. And I'm going to keep this palette open because I think there's more that I want to do. But for now, let me just go ahead and go to the concealer since I'm thinking about it. And I tend to forget about that a lot. All right, so let's talk about a deposition. What is a deposition? It is sitting down, answering questions for the defense counsel, opposing counsel. And I'm saying that because if you're watching this, you have been in a personal injury wreck. You're probably not at fault, and you are, or maybe you are. I don't care who you are. But let me just say, my clients are generally people who are not at fault. They've been in a personal injury wreck, and they are what we call the plaintiff. So the defendant is going to be the one who is deposing you, asking questions. If you really think about it, your attorney is not going to need to do a deposition of you, because you will sit down and voluntarily answer questions for your attorney. So you're always going to be going into a deposition in an adversarial type of frame. So the defense counsel is going to be asking you questions about what happened. And let me just start from the beginning now. So you were in a car wreck. I've done the overview for you before, but let's just do it again. I did it in a previous video, but let's do it again just so you know where we are. You were in a car wreck. Immediately you jumped out, got pictures, talked to witnesses if you could. If you couldn't, that's fine. But you kind of helped your own case by gathering some information right there on the scene. If it was a hit and run, you got information about the person's tag and all that stuff. Hope I didn't make myself bleed over there. But anyway, you did your little informal investigation, and then you turned your attention to feeling better. You went to the chiropractor, you went to the doctor, you sought all of the attention. You had surgeries if needed. You had injections if you needed it. You've gotten the medical treatment that you need. So now you're at the point where medical treatment, then your attorney sent out a demand or has been in contact with the insurance company to see if they could resolve your case. You and your attorney are not hearing what you need to hear, what you want to hear in order to resolve the case. So you haven't gotten a decent offer. So now your attorney files a complaint, served the complaint upon the defendant. The defendant has answered, and you're in this section of the litigation that we call discovery, where you're exchanging information back and forth. They may have sent some written discovery, which is called like interrogatories, requests for production of documents. The interrogatories are questions. The requests for production of documents are requests for documents that you send over. They may ask for a copy of your driver's license. They may ask for tax returns that you have done, especially if you have a lost wages claim, which we can talk about that. We can make that a video as well. But I'm going to use that for contour and highlight. I got this brush for foundation, but I just love it so much. I like the way it looks clean, so I don't even want to use it. I haven't used this brush before on these videos, so I'm going to use this to do my foundation. This is the Fenty 410, which I believe is the best color for me. And I'm just going to put this on. You know what? Why did I put it on the brush? It just soaks right into the brush, right? You want to put it on your face. Here, 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 here. Same color as the concealer. But I was thinking of it. I was like, the concealer might be a little thicker. That's why it's concealer. It might be made a little different from foundation. So even though this same color, it's okay. So, defendant has answered. You're in this discovery period where you're talking back and forth. Now, generally, near the end of the discovery period is about 6 months, and your attorney may agree to have it extended by the defense. I try to resist that because extending the discovery period out, it just extends the case out. And I know my clients want quick resolution. I want quick resolution for your case. So I try to do my best to go ahead and make that 6 months just 6 months, because sometimes it can extend to 6, 12 more months just for discovery, and that's exchanging information back and forth. Well, anyway, near the end of the discovery period, you're going to have, most of the time, I would say probably 99.9% of the time, it's that rare occasion where the defense attorney is not going to ask for you to sit down and answer some questions. And that's what's called the deposition. That's what we're talking about right now. We're going to do 420 first, because I want to get up under this neck first. So I'm using the 420 for my contour, and I'm going to put some in the middle here. I don't even know if this makes a difference, like I said, but I've seen people do it, so I'm going to do it. So that's my contour, and I'm going to use the lighter as my highlight. I'm going to flip my brush over, get the clean side of the brush, and put some right on here. And make this, because I want a more controlled application. So I'm going to put some over on top of what I did there. And down the middle of my face. And here. You can definitely see the difference between, that's the 400, that's the 420. You can see the difference there. All right, I don't even know. I'm just trying not to waste it. All right, now I'm going to pick up my brush here. And this is good because it doesn't move around the makeup as much. This was like moving it in and blending it. This is just push, 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 blend, blend, blend. All right. So yeah, it's 99.9% of the time the defense attorney is going to want to sit down and talk with you and find out. Number one, they're doing a couple of things during this deposition. They want to look at you. They want to see how you articulate. They want to see what the jury is going to see if this case goes to trial. So that's one thing. They want to see me. They want to see the attorney. They want to see our interaction, our rapport. They also want to test your memory to see what you remember about the case. So they want to get in, and they do want to ask questions and they want to get information. But primarily they want to know what they're dealing with because they already know, they've already looked at your history of making insurance claims. They've already requested and reviewed your medical records for the past 5 years. So they already know a lot about you, but they don't know you. They haven't spoken to you. They don't know if you have a whole lot of charisma, if you're going to be able to get the jury to eat out of your hands, or, what kind of person you are. Also, sometimes they want to try to catch you in a lie. I wouldn't even say sometimes. I would say most times they're going to try to catch you in something because they have the police report. They want to ask you, your recollection of the wreck. What happened? What did you do? What did they do? And they want to see, does it comply with what the record shows? And they've talked to their client, they've talked to the defendant, and they want to see whether your recollection comports with what the defendant has to say. Does it help their case? Does it not? So that's what the deposition is for. So what is the deposition like? Well, it has changed since the pandemic. The depositions used to be, and may get back to being, everyone in a room. So it's defense counsel. Maybe the defendant might be available, might be there, maybe not. So it will be defense counsel and someone from the insurance company, a representative from the insurance company, maybe the defendant. It'll be your attorney, me, and you sitting at the table. If I'm not your attorney, not me, but it'll be you and your attorney sitting at the table. And the most important person, what makes it a deposition, is that there'll be what's called a court reporter. The court reporter is there, or you might even call them a stenographer. They're there taking down every single word that is being said. Okay, another thing that I'm into is podcasts. So I'm into Stuff You Should Know, which shout out to them. They're right here in Atlanta, Georgia. They live and record right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And they just had a podcast about court workers, and they talked about stenography, and it is very fascinating what they do. So I definitely recommend that you check out that podcast. They kind of do a good description of the equipment that they use, that the court reporters use, and it's fascinating how they get down every word that is being said. So they will always be there. Court deposition should not move forward without them. And that brings me to an important point in the deposition. It's very important that you don't have to prepare, but you definitely should do your best to remember and articulate clearly what it is that happened to you. And give it some thought before you go to the deposition. What happened? I mean, it's most important to remember, like, what happened on the day of. I mean, that's something that you should really be thinking about. I've had defense counsel come out with some old crazy questions from, like, well, what made you even ask that? Where'd you even come from that? You don't have to think about everything they could possibly ask you, but definitely relate it to the wreck. It shouldn't be, well, what happened? And you say, well, I hadn't even thought about that. Well, that's why we're here. You should give it some thought. And your attorney will prepare you, will sit down and kind of talk with you and prepare you for what to expect at your deposition. But you should definitely give some thought to that. And they'll be asking you things like, What's your name? Who are you? What is your address? Who lives with you at your address? Are you a member of any social, political, civil organizations? If you are, what's the name? How long have you been a member? You want to kind of think about those kind of things. You go to church. If you go to church, where is it? A lot of things, just interested in the county where the case is pending, because you want to be prepared. You don't want a church member to be sitting up on your jury. You don't want the defendant's church member to be sitting up on your jury, and your attorney will take care of that. So you don't have to worry about that. But the defendant will definitely not want anyone from, let's say you're a member of the JCs or the, I don't know if the JCs are a thing anymore, the Rotary Club or whatever. They don't want one of your friends to be sitting up on the jury. I don't know if I want to do anything else with my eyes. I think I'm good with my eyes this morning, because I'm going to be doing so much with these lashes. I kind of want to get to it. So I'll just go ahead and put this up. Okay. So, okay, so that's who's going to be at the deposition, and that's traditionally how it went. It would be everybody sitting around the table. The insurance company representative, the insurance company attorney, the defendant's attorney, your attorney, and maybe even the defendant might show up. The defendant doesn't have to, but the defendant might show up. And the court reporter. You want to articulate, head nods and stuff are not going to be good. The court reporter can't take that down. And a court reporter might not actually see you. If they're sitting at the table, their hands are down, or they might be talking into that little mouthpiece that they have. They might not even be able to see you say yes or no. And then sometimes this is no. This is yes. So head nods and all that kind of thing are not going to be helpful. You have to actually articulate. Hand gestures and all that kind of stuff are not going to be good. So that's one thing that you should definitely remember going into your deposition is remember to make verbal responses so that the court reporter can take it down. It's very important because she's making a record. And another thing to think about is, how do you spell things? How do you spell your church's name? If you have a friend who has a name like Jasmine, which could be spelled 20,000 different ways, if you mention her as being a witness or something, you want to make sure that you can know how to spell her name and maybe have an idea as to where she lives. Now, this is my spray to clean my brushes. I'm actually going to do a deep cleaning of my brushes today, just because I can. All right. Now, where are we? What are we doing? Okay, so I'm going to spray my hair, spray my makeup. I'm going to clean these. Okay, let's fool with that. Oh, are we there yet? I can't believe we're there with the lashes yet. Wow. Yeah, we are there. I can't think of anything else I need to do. So this is mascara, lash primer. This is lip, eyeliner. Wow. Okay. Well, let's get to it. Lip plumper. All right. Now I'm a little apprehensive here because I've never done this before. So let's all do this together. Let's see how this is going to work. So that's how it used to look. I'm going to look at this back to see if I'm forgetting anything. I certainly hope that I am not. Why does it look like I have gook in my eye? Lord, what is that? I hate it. Burn it with fire. Okay. All right. First attempt. I think that's going to be good. I didn't even read. Oh, Lord, I didn't even read the direction. What is all of this stuff on my eye? Concealer. This is a big mess. What does this say? Oh my God, I didn't even prime my lashes. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do all of this now. I am just a mess, y'all. Don't be like me. Read the directions. I know I can do better than that. I should probably spend so much more time priming my lashes. Now, since I feel like this stuff is drying and I just tore up the lashes. Oh, no. They're little magnets. So, oh, that's what happened. They're little magnets. So they lock together. Lord. Oh, I can feel that it's connecting. Okay, let me open my thing here. It's probably exact same as the one. Why isn't this opening? Oh, gosh. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, man. Is your, okay. Why isn't it easy to open? Okay, so probably, I don't know. Oh, Lord, what a mess. Okay, I don't know. Let me just take them off like I've seen the people do online and put them. Okay, so this is metal, and the eyelashes are connecting with that. All right. I don't know. Let's see. This is the mascara. So, I read all my boxes later. Probably should have read them before. Okay, so. Y'all just do not laugh at me. So I'm going to let this dry. Then I'm going to do it again. Okay, let's see. Apply. Oh, you're supposed to apply it to the inner corner, then the middle, then the outer. Apply pressure using the comb, brush through. Okay, so you're supposed to do... Tomorrow when Tuesday when I do this, I'll do better. My eyes are watering. This is so interesting. I hate this old black right here. Where did that come from? Okay. Oh, shoot. I'm already done with this. I am going to have to practice more, I can tell. Nope, that's the liner. Where's the mascara? Stop falling all over the place. So here's the primer. Here's the mascara. I'm just trying to cover up the white. Okay, so that's what it traditionally looks like. Everyone around a table. Everyone around a singular table in somebody's conference room. It would usually be, if it's your deposition, your attorney's conference room. All right. So what it's been looking like lately, because we have a little thing called coronavirus running rampant in the streets. And this is my lashes, and I'm going to read the tutorial before I take them off. That's going to be a comedy of errors. Y'all might want to see that, but I will spare you. I will spare you from looking at that. So, actually, it's not a bad job, I don't think, for the first time. But what I can do is do my bottom lashes. So, and my esthetician was telling me I should replace this mascara once every 3 months. Okay. What it's been looking like lately is, because of the pandemic, we have, did I put too much on? I got it all near my eye. Okay, I'm going to have to, this is trial and error, y'all. Y'all are witnessing the first time of me putting on magnetic lashes. I've tried other kind of lashes, but this is my first time putting these on. This is the test run. So, the, okay. What it's been looking like now lately, because of this little thing called the pandemic, is virtual. So all of those same people who are around the table will now be on a Zoom link. So it's a little easier. Like your name, you don't have to spell your name 10 times, because it should be up there in the, I don't think I need to do that. I'm not going to do that. It should be up there on Zoom, right in your little box, it should say what your name is. So you don't have to worry about that. And I'm going to read this so I can figure out how to. Okay, so I lined my upper lashes. Let me line my lower lashes. So this is the Fenty Eye Pencil that I already had when I bought more eye pencil yesterday, but it's okay. Live and learn. So the Zoom, ooh, what is this? Is it working? Slowly but surely it's coming up. All right. Oh, I like this. Very pigmented. And I don't go all the way around my eye. Just kind of go here. Take it up. All right. Oh, I like this. It kind of makes my red eyes. I kind of fooled myself. Even if you don't think so, I think it kind of makes my red eyes look a little bit clearer, more clear. Okay, so, oh my God, I got it in my eye. My eyes are red enough. I don't need black chunks swimming around in my eye. Why is my stuff falling? I don't understand. And let me get this. Just stand up for me. Let me get this. One eyelash, want to stand straight up. So now it's going to be virtual. It's via Zoom. Everyone is on Zoom link, which I don't think I've been to an in-person deposition since the pandemic happened, because I'm very concerned. I'm a part of a population that's very susceptible or likely to get corona. So I personally do not feel very comfortable in appearing in person for depositions. Oh God, I just hate that. I hate the eyeliner getting everywhere, like in my crease. Oh, it's nothing worse than coming home, because I like to do my makeup and be done. I got this little thing to like touch up your makeup every day, but I mean, it's been since probably before the pandemic. Actually, my esthetician sold this to me too. I don't use it. It's 50, SPF 50. Pretty good, but I still don't use it. And let me drink my water. So, everyone is on the Zoom conference and you're speaking, and it's so much more efficient. It's actually, I'm hoping that we're all more comfortable doing our depositions this way, because it's really, really good. So the other new thing that I have is this lip plumper. Let me try this. I should probably have read the description, the directions for this too, but it seems pretty easy. It's a lip plumper, which I'm going to use it like, maybe I should line my lips first. Yesterday I brought a lip liner, so let me use this first. Oh, it looks like a pencil. So that's the lip liner I'm going to put here. Then this is the lip plumper. I'm going to take, just in case any makeup got on it, take it off. And then I'm going to put a little gloss. All right, so everyone is on Zoom and the deposition goes as normal. Depending on the wreck and your injuries, the defense attorney is going to go through about 3 things. Your background first, then why? Your background first, who you are. Oh, why? Oh my gosh. Background, who you are, things of that nature. Then go through the wreck and then your medical treatment. Why does that look so black down there? What is going on? Let me get a little more 410. Sit here. I'm just going to put this on with my finger. Oh, Lord, what a mess this morning. Anyway, they go through, I think I said this already, but one more time, your background, then what actually happened at the wreck, and your medical treatment. It usually takes, it just depends on the case to figure out how long the deposition is going to be. And then also who the defense attorney is, whether they are long-winded. I had some take like an hour, which is very, very fast. And then I've had others take like 6 hours all day. So it just depends on your case and especially the severity of your injury to determine how long the actual deposition is going to take. I just wanted to do my hair for some reason. And this is running out, so I'm going to put that there so I can refill it. So that is your deposition. At the end, you're going to be asked if you want to read and sign. If you feel like you want to go over your testimony and just make sure that everything was taken down correctly, you always have the option of reading and signing. And I always have my fan out here so I can use and dry my makeup. This is my Carol's Daughter fan that I got forever ago. You know what? This is kind of itchy. Why is this makeup itching me? I'm going to tell you right where it's itchy too. So just dry a little bit. Dry. So read and sign you can do if you feel like you just want to go over your testimony and make sure that everything was accurate. Okay. And it is itchy right in here. Why? You know, we suffer for beauty. I refuse to touch this. If you can see, these eyelashes are a little bit of a mess. They're not exactly where they need to be, but that's what it's going to be. That's okay. Okay. All right. So that is the makeup. I'm going to deep clean my brushes today, so I'm not going to spray them and clean them. I kind of like what I did today for a first try. Let me know what y'all think. Comment down below. Let me know. Let me put my brand new lash applicator helper together. So that's your deposition. And let me just say this. Don't be nervous. Just be your beautiful, charismatic self. Let the defendant fall in love with you, just like we all have fallen in love with you, and go from there. Okay, last but not least, I wanted to do the weird trivia. So last time we talked about John Bowman. I got makeup all over my friggin' book. I hate that. Oh. Now we're going to do James Kidd. James Kidd, an Arizona hermit and miner, disappeared in 1949 and was legally declared dead in 1956. That was 7 years later. His handwritten will was found in 1963 and stipulated that his $275,000 in assets should go in a research fund for some scientific proof of a soul of a human body, which leaves at death. More than 100 petitions for the inheritance were dismissed by the court. In 1971, the money was awarded to the American Society for Physical Research in New York City, although it failed to prove the soul's existence. Very interesting. Very interesting. He went this, and that's the first thing I want to know what happened with that. All right, so there is my makeup. There's the weird, unusual trivia. And we talked about my documentary that I'm looking at, Bikram Yoga. I'm going to finish that documentary. And I want to make sure that I am not misunderstood. I am very sensitive to sexual assault victims. It's just like, sometimes you can just feel like, does everybody have a skeleton in their closet? Is everybody doing something ugly? I think this would have been a very interesting documentary without the sexual assault allegations, and we're getting there. I haven't even gotten to the sexual assault allegations, and I'm just like pulled in, and I know what's coming. I'm anticipating what's coming, and I'm just like, oh, I can't believe that's happening. So that's all I mean by that. I want every woman to know I'm a woman too. I stand with you. I personally have never... It doesn't even bear repeating. It doesn't even matter what my personal experience has been. I mean, I've had some things happen to me, which I wish didn't happen. But I don't even know what these allegations are that are coming up. So they could be very, very graphic and gruesome. But anyway, our personal experiences do not matter as far as, reforming the society as a whole and what needs to happen to make this world a safer place for everyone to live in. So I hope that's clear. Let me know if you have any questions about that. I'm kind of happy with what I've done here today. And I hope you all have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your weekend. I certainly will try to. And I will see you next time for more makeup and legal tips. And again, if you have any specific areas of law that you want me to go over, let me know. I'm more than happy to do that. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.